What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. Listen, thank you for tuning in. Let me ask you a question. And you see it right here. Do you want to change? Just answer that to yourself. Do you want to change? I believe you do. Most people want to change. Well, I'll put it this way: most people want success. They might not want to do the things, they might not want to change to get it. But most people want to see a change in their life, a change in their family, a change in their finances, a change in their marriage, a change in their family, a change on their job. You want to see change, you want to see growth. Let me tell you that change, anything that's not changing, is dying. Let me put this on the screen right quick. Just look at this. Anything that's not changing is dying. And see, some people think that maybe you're comfortable where you're at. Maybe you feel like, hey, I'm just not going to do anything. Well, you're either changing or you're dying. You're either growing or you're not. And today I want to share with you a powerful, encouraging message. I'm going to talk to you about 4 facts about change because I believe that you want to experience change in your life. If you want to experience change in your life, listen, please stay tuned in. Watch this video again, share with others. We're about to get into it, but before we get into it, listen, I want to give you a free gift just for tuning in, just for participating, just for watching this live, just for watching the replay. I want to give you a free gift. It's a free book called You Can't Quit Now, also an audio download, and also a 3-part video series, all titled You Can't Quit Now, for free, no cost to you. I want to give it to you. I'm gonna show this quick video to show you how to get the gift. It's less than a minute, so stay tuned in. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. Listen, we about to get into it. We're going to talk about change. Like I said, you see the question, do you want to change? I believe that you want to change. I believe that you want to change and you want to see change in your life. And this is going to lead you to the right path. So let's talk about 4 facts about change. I don't want to hold you long, so let's get into it. 4 facts about change. Listen, number 1, hold on, let me get to it. Write this down, take a screenshot. But this is what we're going to talk about. 4 facts about change. 4 facts about change. Change number 1. Change should always be sought after. Change should always be sought after. What do I mean by this? You should always be desiring change. You should always be seeking change. Because remember, we said anything that's not changing is dying. So you should always be seeking to change. Let me put that up there again. Anything that's not changing is dying. That's deep. Listen, I'm going to be reading from this book here, 30 Days of Righteousness. This is my most, what I call my most accomplished book. This book became a #1 Amazon bestseller. And if you look right over here, You see where it says change your life, hashtag 30-day life challenge. Listen, starting next month, we're going to be doing the 30-day life challenge. You can do this in any month. And I'll talk to you more about that at the end as far as if you want to take the challenge, because this 30-day life challenge, if you're serious about change, you want to take this challenge right here. All right. And a part of that challenge deals with this book. I'm gonna be reading out of this book today. So you just listen. All right. This is a #1 Amazon bestseller. It's a #1 Amazon bestseller for a reason. But what I want to share with you today is a lot of nuggets in here. So I just want to read a little bit of it as we talk. So I'm gonna read. You just listen. All right. As a matter of fact, let me start at the top right here. Everybody wants to experience a change for better in their life, a change in their marriage, a change in their family, a change in their health, a change in their finances, a career change. Positive change is a symbol or a sign of growth. Sometimes we become stagnant, but feel that as long as we're not doing the wrong things, then we're okay. Therefore, we get comfortable doing nothing. Procrastination causes us to remain in the same position. I'm king procrastinator, so I can tell you a lot about procrastination. But living your life in righteousness requires change. Listen, you are the righteousness of God. If you're born again, if you receive Jesus Christ as your life, you right now watching me are the righteousness of God. And this book says, but living your life in a righteousness requires change. It requires growth. Anything that's not growing is decaying. Anything that's not changing is dying. Are you growing or have you become idle? Just answer that to yourself. Are you growing or have you become idle? You should always seek change. You should always seek change, which is the first fact about change. Like I said, change should always be sought after. You should always be growing. You should be better than you were in past years. You should be better than you were in past years. Your future should be greater than anything you've experienced. You should always be headed to a level that you've never been before. The rest of your days are the best of your days. The rest of your life should be the best of your life. Why? Because you should always be seeking change. You never get to the place where you've arrived. Always thank God for where you're at, but always leave room for more, for growth, for change. Oh man. Mm. That was a good nugget. I just wanted to read that a little bit just to get us going. Let's go to the second fact about change. Like I said, I don't want to hold you. The second fact about change is not automatic. Change is not automatic. A lot of people think that change is automatic. They desire better, but they think it's automatic. They want better, but they think it's just going to happen because they're a Christian or because they're favored. Let me read a little bit more. Excuse me. Change is not automatic. Let's see where I want to start at here. But it all starts with change. You may be waiting on someone or something to change your situation, but change doesn't just happen. It's not automatic. This is where many Christians miss it. Listen to this. This is a good book right here. Many people want automatic change. They want the miraculous. Don't get me wrong, I'm a firm believer in miracles. God is a miracle working God, but He never intended for you to just sit back and do nothing. You're praying for change, but you don't want to do anything. You want results, but you never take the necessary steps to get it. Therefore, you end up making hopeless decisions. Decisions like you're playing the lottery, hoping to prosper financially. Decisions like you're waiting on a miracle pill to help you lose weight. Decisions like you want to get married, but instead of preparing yourself, You're just waiting around for God to bring him or her to you. God is not going to bring you a harvest without first planting the seed. So you looking for a harvest, but there is none because you haven't planted anything. You haven't took the necessary steps to change. You thought it was automatic. You thought because you said a few cute little cliches and few cool, some little uh, memorable scriptures that it was going to work out for you. You thought because you said, well, God will work it out for my good, and you thought it was going to be an automatic change, but that's not how it works. Are you listening to me? I'm talking to somebody. Listen, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Let me give you the third fact about change. Change is a process. Change is not automatic. Change is a process. Take a screenshot of that. Write these down. Change. If you want to experience change in your life, it's not going to automatically happen. It's not going to automatically happen just because you prayed for it. It's not going to automatically happen because you're a believer. Change is a process. Let me read a little bit more. Change is something that you do on purpose. It's something that you put effort into. You can't experience change until you go through the process of change. This part is vital. You become a different person when you undergo the process. Everybody wants change in their life, but no one wants to go through the process to get it. Everybody want to go through change, but nobody wants to go through the process to get it. Listen to me. You're going to have to go through the process. You're going to have to undergo the process. You're going to have to take the necessary steps towards change in order for it to happen. All right, last fact about change. Like I said, I ain't trying to hold you. I ain't trying to hold you. Fourth fact about change. Change starts in the mind. Change starts in the mind. Let me write the scripture. Let me show you the scripture right here. So write that down so you get all the 4 steps. All right. Remember, number 1, change should always be sought after. Number 2, change is not automatic. Number 3, change is a process. And number 4, change starts in the mind. Look at the scripture here. This is 3 John chapter 3, verse 2. This is the Amplified. It says, Beloved, I pray that in every way you may succeed and prosper and be in good health physically, just as I know your soul prospers spiritually. So listen, he says, I pray that in every way that you succeed and prosper. So listen, he says you're going to prosper, right? He said, hey, I pray, and I want you to prosper in every way and be in good health. But here's the key right here. The next verse, he says, just as your soul prospers. That phrase, just as means the same or just like. I like 50-50. You heard that phrase before, right? 50-50. It's like the same thing. Same thing over there, same thing over here, same time, same thing, right? Just as, the same, or just as, or just like. So let's look at the scripture again so you can get what he's saying. He says, I pray that in every way that you succeed and prosper and be in good health, the same as your soul prospers, just like your soul prospered, even as your soul 50-50. Are you following me? The same thing on this side, the same thing on this side. So, in other words, let me say it this way. If you want to prosper in every way, if you want to be in good health, it first starts with your mind. Are you seeing that? It's even as the success that you're going to see outside is going to be 50-50 with what's inside. Chew on that for a minute. The success that you desire to manifest on the outside has to be 50-50 with what's on the inside of your mind. You can't think broke but produce prosperity. You can't think sickness and produce healing. No, you got to start. You got to start in your mind. Get your mind right, and the body will follow. Get your mind right, and manifestation will follow. Oh man, I hope you're getting this. See, that's what see when it says your soul. So let me show you this. So what it says, just as your soul prospers, the soul is talking about your mind. The soul is your mind, will, and emotions. And we're talking about your mind right now. So you're gonna have to get your mind right. Yeah. I'm gonna read you this other scripture. I don't have it on the computer here, but I got it right here in the book. I just saw it and I just want to read it to you. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Romans chapter 12, verse 2, it says, oh, actually, I do got it in here. Hold on. I thought I didn't put it in here. This is the Amplified version. It says, but be transformed and progressively changed as you mature spiritually. How? He says, by the renewing of your mind, focusing on godly values and ethical attitudes. But I want you to get right here. He says, be transformed. That's another word for change. He says, be transformed and progressively changed. But he doesn't stop there. He tells you how to do it. He says, by renewing your mind, change starts with the mind. Listen, they go one of my quotes. You can't change what's in your life until you first change what's in your mind. See, you can't change what's in your pocketbook until you first change what's in your mind. You can't change what's in your body until you first change what's in your mind. You can't change your marriage until you first change what's in your mind. You can't change your life until you first change what's in your mind. What are you putting in your mind? Are you undergoing the process to change? Or are you just sitting back, just hoping and wishing that it's just going to just happen? It's just going to happen automatically. And this is where many of us miss it. It's going to take more than just your cute confessions. Are you following me? It's going to take more than cliches. You're going to have to transform your mind. What are you putting in your mind? Because what you put in your mind is what you're going to put out. Have you read a book? Have you listened to instructions? Have you been mentored? What are you doing with your mind? Or is it occupied with Instagram reels and Netflix movies and YouTube shorts or is it filled with gossip? Is it filled with distractions? Are you making time to renew your mind? Talking to somebody. Are you making time to renew your mind? Because that's where the change is going to come from. And I know you're busy, but until you push pause on the world and renew your mind by reading a book, reading the Bible, listening to an audio teaching, you're going to have to get instructions. You're going to have to feed your mind if you want to experience change. Listen, I hope this is a blessing to you. And I hope I motivated you and stirred you up to want to change. Because right now, you can take the 30-day life challenge. I don't care if you're watching the replay. I don't care if you're watching this 6 months from now. You can take the 30-day life challenge. This is all you got to do. You might be saying, Billy, what's the 30-day life challenge? First thing you're going to do is you're going to get this book here. 30 Days of Righteousness, The Word is Your Life Action Plan. It's a 30-day devotional, right? #1 Amazon bestseller. You can get the paperback book or you can download the ebook. The ebook, as of this live, is $3.95. That's all it's going to cost you to experience this change that I'm talking about. The paperback book, we'll talk about that in a second. You can order the paperback book. And so whether you get the paperback book or whether you get the ebook, this is what you're going to do. You're going to, on the first of the month, you're going to read day 1. And so you probably not going to be able to see it because of the light. I already know. See right here, it says day 1. Change is here. This is what I was just reading from. And if you like what you heard me read, then you already know the nuggets. This is just a taste of what's in this book. And the devotions aren't that long. So each day you're going to read is only two and a half pages, right? And then at the end of each page, like I said, you're not going to be able to see it, but I'll try to show it a little bit. But see right here, you're not going to be able to see it, but it gives you a summary of the devotion you read. It gives you something to confess. It gives you an action step, and then it shows you how to involve. Oh, sorry, right? Where is it? Right there. It shows you how to involve a business partner. I'd love for you to do it with somebody. You can do it all by yourself, and you still go experience the change. But it's even better when you do it with somebody, at least one other person, maybe a group, book club, however you want to do it. But if you don't have anybody that you can do it with, hey, just do it yourself. It's all good. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to just read the devotion. That's going to give you the nuggets. That's how you're going to renew your mind. It starts off with a scripture. You're going to help you renew your mind, right? And then at the end of the devotion, it's going to give you something to confess. So for 30 days, you're going to be confessing over your life. I'm giving you something to confess. And then I give you an action step. It gives you an action step, shows you how to put what you learn into action. And then it shows you how to involve other people, be held accountable. Listen, experts say that it takes 21 days to create a habit. Well, if it takes 21 days to create a habit, surely in 30 days, we're gonna help you to create a habit of change. By the time you get to day 30, you're going to be impacted. By the time you get to day 30, you're going to be motivated. By the time you get to day 30, you're going to be I'm going to change your life in 30 days. And it's not me doing the changing. I'm just showing you how to undergo the process to start change in your life. And this is going to lead you to change in your finances, change in your marriage, change in your health. It's going to start here with this 30-day life challenge. So listen, I want you to take the challenge. Take the challenge. Go to whateverdevil.com and get the paperback book or get the ebook for only $3.95. Both the links are on that page. So just go to whateverdevil.com, download the ebook for $3.95, and take the challenge. And next month, on the first day of the month, you can start the challenge or start it when you get it. You do it however you want it, but that's how most people do it. They start with day 1 and then, go from there. But listen, if you're going to get the paperback copy is $14.95, right? I'm going to autograph it for you. I'm going to send it to you. But if you're going to get the paperback copy, this is what I encourage you to do. This book is the nuts and bolts to the first book, Life and Righteousness, right? I have on the website something called the Life Package. Put that in the search, the Life Package, if you don't see it on the front page. The reason I'm telling you about this is because the Life Package is only $19.99. So get what I'm saying now. This book is $14.95. If you're going to buy the paperback copy, you might as well spend $5 more and get both books, the Life Package. and take this 30-day challenge. So that's 2 books plus doing the 30-day challenge. Oh man, your life is going to be transformed. Your life is going to be changed. And listen, I want you to do this soon, because now I don't know when you're watching this video, but right now you're getting this for $19.99. That's how much it is for both of them. So pretty much $20. Spend $5 more and get both books. That sale is going to end soon. I had my 2 other books. I got the Whatever Devil book set. That used to be $19.99. Now it's $25.99. All right. This is going up to $25.99 soon. So listen, I want you to go ahead and do this now. Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Take advantage of this while you can, because right now you can get both books for $19.99. And this is going to help change your life. This is my purpose. This is what I'm called to do. I'm here to inspire and motivate, cause you to go from the position that you're at to a higher one. That's my purpose. Even if you're already on a high position, when you connect with the gifts and the ministry that's in you, you're going to go from where you're at now to a higher one. This is not me trying to sell you a book for me. This is me trying to get this in your hand to change you. This is an opportunity. Will you take it? Are you up for the challenge? If so, go to whateverdevil.com. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Share this video and let it bless somebody's life. If you got any questions, put it in the comment section or reach me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or send a message through the website. But I'm excited about taking this challenge. This is not the first time we've taken the challenge, by the way. And listen, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to let you go. There's nobody, at least that's reported to me, there's nobody who's taken this challenge and has been disappointed. Listen to me. There's nobody who's taken this challenge and has been disappointed. Everybody I talk to has been impacted or changed in some form or fashion. So what am I saying? It's 100% success rate. How much would you pay for that? So it'll cost you $3.95 or $14.95. You might as well spend $5 more and get the total life package for $19.99. Whateverdevil.com. Rush over there now, because I don't know how long this. Like I said, I don't know how long this will last. But right now, I'm giving you the opportunity. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed, and always remember that the word is your life.